theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Looks like a second in. Start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Tua's throw into the hands of Hooper. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The numbers in last week's game for Hooper: 6 catches, 69 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's brought down. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and roll, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this returnable for Hill. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Tua. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first by a few yards. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing, Dalton. Hunter Henry brings it in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. The tight end Henry here in motion. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. They'll go again with Sanders. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Dalton. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Gay's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
to end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Tua. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense returns to the field. And the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Another run with Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there was no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 5 now. Dalton. This is caught. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Miles Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him a gain of 5 on the complete. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the official.
After review the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge is successful. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Myers' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back. And the visitors getting...
368!
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. 106 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, Charles, thanks very much. Welcome in, everybody, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look at what we've got on tap as we wrap up the first quarter of the NFL season. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well...
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taking it about the 1. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Penny. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Green, blue, check. Make red. Check white.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Jones. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Second down, back to Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 122 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll run at Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now Sanders, and he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Passing, it's Dalton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. The Patriots send out their punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And this one's high, but not very far. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll just get rid of it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. This goes out wide from Madison. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Penny up the middle, and this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Tua going to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, right, on running plays, runs after contact. We call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. They go back to the ground now with Penny. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It's the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
This offense returns to the field, and former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run here with Sanders. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd and short, this is Janovich. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
154 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Dalton bootlegs out. Rolling to his right. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's got it. As he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5 now. Dalton. And just not enough on the throw there. Got around his feet and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Miami set to take over.
I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Running left, it's Penny.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Tua's throw into the hands of Hooper.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action now. Dalton. That one on the money to Bourne downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Dalton now to pass. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Inside handoff, Penny. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, they run with Madison. And some room to work. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. Smith right. Smith right.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here.
Ready. Ready. Quick, yellow.
Down to an knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it.
And there it is, the standard symbol. Taking a knee means that one team won, and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down a season in quadrants. So the first quadrant is kind of a check